Here I have my toxic life coach back with me today to talk about the topic of email. And you say, I want to be a writer. I don't need help with my email. But I think that this is part of writing. And Andrea is the queen of brevity. And I wanted her to come on and talk about this. The way that I handle email is I just start to emote, and I can, it can go really, really long. I'll send this thing to her and comes back, great, exclamation point. Not even initials. Great. Thanks for sending. And the reason why you do that, and maybe our subscribers will get an email from you because you kind of work in the office, they may get a
very short email.
A shorter email. Now, why is that, Andrea? Explain.
This is okay. It's very intentional. It's very deliberate. I've thought a lot about this over the years. Certainly, you and I are old enough where there was no email for a long time. And so letter writing I wasn't great at either, but I could. Anyway, fast forward 20, 30 years, and then I'm starting to get a lot of emails, and I worked for Moody Radio, and then we went on this mold journey, and I had a website, and so I was getting a lot of emails. And I was also getting very bogged down and very weighed down, feeling like I've got to respond.
And you wanted to respond to everybody.
Well, my goal has always been and still is, there's not an email that I won't answer. I don't want to procrastinate because it needs to be long and I need to put a lot of energy into it when I've got, all this other needs around me. So it was more of, okay, I've got to figure this out and I have to make a decision and for me, it felt healthier to really stick to the fact that I don't need to say any more than responding. I don't need to match the energy level of the email. I don't need to explain and re-explain or emphasize. But I think most of all, I don't need to take care of that person. And this is a life lesson that I've been trying to learn. I don't have to take on other people and feel and believe like what I say or don't say is really going to, carries that much weight.
Yeah.
I've got to realize that this is they're in one place, I'm in one place, and it's not my job to take care of them, especially when I started dealing with the mold issue. And people would write a long, long email, and I just knew this is not going to be, I can't do that.
Yeah. So you're now able to respond to every email that comes in, but it can be a little shorter, and that's okay. You let go of that. Where did you learn this? Where'd the life lesson come from? You said it was your life lesson. Was it somebody who modeled it for you?
I don't know. Well, that's a good question. It was experience, time, practice. It's practice.
Yeah.
So I will if I decided I'm not going to let them build up. For me, that doesn't work. If I let 10, 15 emails, I'm going to drown in that. So I'll see an email and it's a long story and they're looking for something long and involved. And it's like, no, I'm not going to answer them. So I just know it's better to respond than not to respond. So responding is all that I can do. So thankfully, I've written a lot on this. So I usually just send, and what I always mean is, good job making this connection, good job asking these questions, and continue to trust your gut. Like, those are major themes of what I think about this whole thing. So I try and always affirm them for making this connection, but not needing to take on, or I would never answer. Because if I don't keep up with the email, it could be 20, 30 in a few days of long stories. So it's like, this way is just, it's healthier. It's healthier for me, and it's healthier for them. I've seen such positive response from very short emails where, thank you so much, that's all I needed.
Yeah. I used to work with Jerry Jenkins, and I would send him these long emails with, here's where I'm thinking about going with this story. We were writing together, and I remember his responses were, green light, go. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
And I went. And so thank you for your email help today.
Well, thank you.